Alright, so you got a Bravada, a GMC Jimmy, or a Blazer, four-wheel drive, and you want a affordable upgrade to the wheel options. They're kind of boring looking for the most part. How about some C4 Corvette wheels? It's not like it hasn't been done before, but let me tell you what it's all about, because we got them on this one right here. You can see I got to put rear brakes on this in the worst way, but kind of a decent upgrade. I got the center caps off of it right now because I just had some tires put on it, and I don't trust the tire shop guys to not bust them, because they'll, jam them on the tire changer and break them. But here's all you got to do, basically, is you take your old wheels off, you put the new ones on. Yeah, okay. And what? Well, if you look around, you'll also see people say, well, you can't put the center caps on because the axles keep you from, the front drive axles keep you from putting the caps on because they stick through too far, and they do. And people will put wheel spacers on. But unless you're a big fan of that look, and, four-wheel drive, all-wheel drive stuff, the front track's always, a little bit wider anyway. I don't want it, I didn't want it, out past the fender any further than it already is. The trick is that extra material that sticks out on the axle. I mean, that does nothing. Anything past the end of that nut on there is just along for the ride. The only reason that it's there is so it makes it easier for you to pull the axle through the actual hub and front wheel bearing. So maybe if I take these axles out in the future, it might be a slightly bit harder to put them back in, but I'm not really worried about that. All you got to cut off of there too, I mean, it's I don't even think it's a ½ inch that you need to trim off of there, and I think I cut that off with I don't know if I use a Sawzall or a cutoff wheel. It really doesn't matter. I just cut it back just enough so you can snap the cap on, and you can see some remnants of silicone on there. I always put a little bit of that on there to make sure the cap doesn't fall off. But I gotta do some rear brakes on this thing and rotate the tires anyway. So that's why the caps aren't on there. They do fit, no problem. Then you got the Corvette cross flags on there. Probably going to change them to the Oldsmobile logo that the SUV already has on it. This is a later one that doesn't have the good old rocket. It's got the kind of circle O thing that came from the Aurora. But anyway, this is set up to be dropped down 2 inches. I got nitro drop shocks on it already. Just haven't done it yet, but there you go. You got a Blazer, a Jimmy, or a Bravada. Get you a set of those wheels. A lot of people messing with the C4s these days, turning them into, all different kind of things, but might be able to get them for a decent price. We didn't pay a lot for these, and I think they look pretty good. Way better than the stock stuff.